I'm sorry, that is an old code word, and yeah, you're gonna have to leave if you cannot present an updated code word. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyways, hey, let's let's get stuck in here. I came woefully underprepared with no creativity vapors today. It's just awful. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Aside from just, not care, because, you know, he needs to care. There is no code word for today. Let's see. Tape loop first. I've got a bit of a tape loop going down. But it probably, yeah, it's gonna need a filter. It's gonna definitely. Man, I'm always like, what filter should I use? I really want the Morpheus to be more useful for this. But that just means that I have to like learn it more. And you know, see, and then like I don't know. Most of the time, it is very like it's just weird. Is what it is. The models in this are not. They're not all just basic, you know, models for stuff. They're like really complicated and sort of weird. And so, like for example, what I would want is a high pass and like low pass sort of combined. We don't need giant cables for that. So I think the best candidate for that is going to be the Zagreb. Oh, you son of a bitch! Special, a special blue cable. Low profile for the win. And then yeah, I'm gonna go with the band pass output here. Okay, you don't need to be. I'm definitely gonna be using them today at some point. So what we can do is stick this into the sub mixer. And then maybe actually go through, set my mixer, which I haven't done yet. Naughty. Well, it was partially done. Okay. All right. So that's where we're at here. See, this is nice. So you can just barely roll it up into low pass, muffly, and then it just goes into full on high pass 18 dB. Or we can do low pass 12, low pass, high pass 12. That's actually even nicer. And then chonk up some resonance. That's the good stuff. Now, what about speed? Because I do enjoy slowing down my tape loops. And then finding out, like, okay, what key is this in? Is what we're looking for. Right there. Kind of blend in. don't know what that would be. So let's crank down our clock here. So, quick and easy way to find out would be to, like, patch a voice, right? Just like volt per octave into that, output into something. Is that G? I think it's G. F sharp. And a little bit of modulation going down. Okay, yeah, so we're in F sharp minor. Exciting. Not a key that I deal with very often, but that's all right. It's pretty wild that the fall time on this thing is just like freaking out. Like, what? You're on slow, bro. Oh, wait, no, you're not. You're on fast. Okay, tuning in a decent delay also needs to happen. Who got my ping pong delay? There it is. Ah, one of them's left tap and one of them's the right tap. Okay, I get it. Okay, so yeah, now it's just a matter of, like, gooifying all of this stuff. Should we add subharmonicon? It's always sitting here. It's always looking at me, and then I'm like, I don't know, I always use it. But I mean, like, there is a reason for that, you know? The reason being, well, it's one happy module, it's ready to go, it's, you know, capable of playing, like, 6 notes at a time, so, let's add some easy polyphony. Why not? So let's, I'm going to rig up a quick little thing here in F sharp minor. Let's see what we got. That's not how that's going to go. So I always like to put my sequencer steps in the middle, right? Then tune my oscillators. Where are we at here again? F sharp. So now we can be like, sus chord in there. Okay, let's give you a clock that isn't slow and stupid. And then, you know, the logical... Actually, wait. Hang on. All right, yeah. We need to crank the filter up basically all the way if we throw this in the R bar, which I'm going to, you know, because we're going to filter the R bar. I don't want the input filtered. I just, you know, I want the output filtered. So, like... Francisco and Jason. So what we got here? Okay, now we're going to slow the clock back down. Go in that quarter note clock here. This is the cutoff control here. Ow. 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 Stop hitting yourself. Where's this guy gonna go? I don't know. I have no idea. I need a longer cable. I'm thinking just throw it like an LFO from like way up top. But you know, they're way up top. So like, yeah, we'll just give him an LFO here to chew on. Yes. Okay. It would be cool if the Oct had like a clock input. That would be sweet. If like you could use the CV as a clock and then it would just be like... You know, there's something to be said for... Well, I've said it before. Sawtooth through a filter. But in this case, a Moog oscillator through Moog filter just sounds pretty... Okay, y'all need to find a filter. I mean Jesus. I mean a filter Jesus. I don't know what I mean. Hey, short cable will reach. Happy day. Happy day. Taru tare. There we go. We're gonna be live. Let's grab another one of these here. Slow ass LFOs. And yeah, this is something on Platts, and if you don't know, you definitely need to know. Like, how do you change the length of a built-in low-pass gate and VCA? And it's easy. You hold down the left button and you turn the timbre or morph knobs. Oh, it's great. I mean, it's fine. It's a super powerful analog oscillator. It's a bit on the big side, but, you know, it's about in the middle. There's some that are bigger, some that are smaller. That's another thing that I haven't completely mastered. I'll be completely honest. I don't know it 100%. There's, like, hidden functions. If you press and hold buttons and do stuff, it, like... reroutes internal modulation and kinds of funky stuff like that. Alright, in the meantime... we've got this here. R-bar that we need to hook up. Go, Bo. I mean, it's an expensive beast as well. But, like, for example, the pizza is basically a complex oscillator as well, and you know, and it's not $600, right? You know, it's $200. So I don't know. I think there's other ways to do it, especially if you're not gonna dive into like official, full on like FM and stuff. You know, obviously you could because it's cool and nifty, but yeah, this is true. I mean, like the Weston, this 2V2 oscillator, which has like FM inputs for both sides and sync and stuff, like you can use this as a complex oscillator. Just patching, cross-patching, and stuff like that. Okay, really? You're just gonna disappear on me? Why'd you do such a terrible thing? Why would you do that? Yeah, I mean, like a complex oscillator is basically two oscillators that have cross modulation. So, like, not everything has inputs for that, right? Even like basic dope for oscillators, you know, the $120 basic oscillators have like not only a volt per octave but an FM input, which, you know, gives you a degree of flexibility that you can kind of screw around with. So, but yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to do weird shit. Like, I don't know, for example, let's say I decided to patch a sawtooth oscillator into the volt per octave input. And then like doing crazy stuff like, I don't know, let's patch the other oscillator to the FM input of that guy. So, like, yeah. Capable of some crazy, crazy shit, right? But yeah, the wave shape or wave folder, that helps. This seems like this should be getting a sloths. Same here. Both y'all should be getting a sloths. Not this pesky LFO. Pshaw. Although, what's kind of neat is to take one of the faster LFOs and then patch it into the CV so that you have these like crazy fluctuating, wave shapes and stuff. It's a good time. Okay, let's see here what we got. Need another voice or three. Boom, that, super low. Let's get a bass voice kind of thing going. Okay, so there's our basic tone. So I'm going to throw this into the FM index on medium. I also want to let's throw sloths into the pan control of this guy. There we go. Just let it not change ever. Same thing going into the shape control of this guy. So yeah, this thing's capable of some pretty raucous stuff too, like... Let's hear it dry. This is the pizza oscillator, of course. Little wave folding. Y'all need some sloths also in the vocal octave. Gnarly! Let's flip these so that the envelope is the full range frequency. And this kind of begs the question then, do you want a lot of complexity in your bass voice? I'm kind of thinking no. I mean, this can easily just be repurposed. It's not a big deal either way. It would be pretty simple to just, like, throw it in a different sequencer. So just like here, 1 volt per octave coming out of there. output going here. And then pulse here. So we can do some shimmer. Better yet. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with this voice, to be completely honest. It's just like not kind of really doing anything for me. Let's try something. Let's actually trigger channel 4 here. I'm going to turn this off of loop. Put it on medium. And we'll use this envelope to affect the filter here. And the nice thing is then I could throw in an offset, change the amplitude, and change just how the whole patch behaves, really. Because we'll have some slower envelopes with longer attacks and stuff like that. See, now that's what I'm talking about, right there. Just this shimmery, weird blobber. We got a few of those. We got that one. We got this one. Got a few things going in here. And then we got this one. So nice. Wait, where was that even coming from? I just undid my whole bass voice. So where's that subharmonica? No. Those notes are not in the subharmonica. Oh, that's super cool. So the reason that's happening is that's the pizza voice. Because I got shimmer on it, and then I have this variable speed envelope just kind of doing its thing. So again, this is one oscillator. It's like a whole symphony in one oscillator. It's crazy. All right, we're going to come back to that, though. So then we got this. That's the R-bar. Filtered R-bar. And then we got... This is a submixer, so... And then we got that guy and that guy. This is a tape loop, by the way, from Robert Fripp. An album he did called Let the Power Fall. Seriously, I wish I had my whole music collection here, but I don't, and it's hard to find. That's one of these albums that I think they purposely like strip out of the internet. It's all Frippertronics. Okay, so Robert Fripp invented this way back in the 70s of taking like two reel-to-reel tape recorders, and like using it as basically like a giant looper. How it's doing it, it's a lot of stuff. It's the pizza oscillator, right? So that's got multiple modulators going into it, like changing its timbre. The filter has multiple modulators going into it. And then the delay down here is adding a shimmer, and it's doing that octave up kind of thing. So then, like, the overall effect is just this. I mean, it's so just harmonically rich. There's so much going on in like one voice, which is, you know, kind of awesome. But let's find another, because we got tons of channels to use up. Oh yeah, that's cool. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I might just do a 1 day thing. Just go Saturday and that's it. I don't know. I guess it depends on who else is gonna be there. Like I could be convinced to go all 3 days. Okay. Someone's at my door. Come in. Hello. Hi.
You have Dennis's cell phone?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. At least you have your phone.
Yes.
It terrifies me when I leave here without a key. And I'm like, oh
Me
God, if I
too.
locked myself
Me
out,
too.
you'd be so
Can you just
screwed.
send his info to me?
Is
Is that okay? Or
yeah,
do
you know,
need
that's
to do it for me?
no, that's fine. If I just have to find it.
Say his
S
last name.
Barsach, I think. Barsich. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I just sent him an
Share
email.
text. Streaming right now. So right now you are live on the internet. There you are. It's okay. Sorry for the interruption. Text programmed. There it is. Okay, I'm like, oh, that's why I have it spelled wrong. Oh, here's a problem. I text from here. Here. That doesn't help at all. SZCZ 815. Yep. Good. Okay. Best of luck. No, that's not a problem at all. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, a friend of mine who teaches voice lessons upstairs, she locked herself out of her studio. And I, like, that terrifies me. Because if you're, let's say you're locked out and you don't bring your phone with, like, what the fuck can you do? You're completely shut out. Like, I can't call maintenance or anything to be like, help! Like, literally the only thing you could do is somehow pick the lock with, like, a credit card or something like that, and even that's not going to work well. So, yeah, every time I leave here, I'm like, I have to make sure my keys are in my pocket. That's like a potential doom. So I feel her pain. That's why I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing nervous laughter with her. Let's find another voice to do here. I got me a melodizer. Dude, where's my SIG? Dude, where's my SIG? Phineas, come on, man. Where's my SIG? Should be here any day. Any day. Like, I just jonesing. I think what I'm going to do is for the meantime, I'm going to throw the kick all back in here. And I'm going to use it with the Erica Synths mixer because channels 1 and 2 both have like a gain boost essentially. And frankly, I think that's a good idea because that the kick-all needs all of the gain to even be useful. Just really unfortunate. That's my really my only issue with that module. There's lots of other cool things that it does. Okay, let's try something else. Something brand spanking new here. Something I have never done before, which is to trigger the... let's see here. This should be an envelope. I'm going to use this to trigger the the thing that I can't think of, the Zadar. Okay, and we're gonna go weird shit here. We're gonna go. Here is 1 voltage, and we're gonna change this. We're gonna put this on station. And we're gonna give it another voltage on the start point. Okay, and we'll put that right smack dab in the middle of our angry preacher madness. Yeah, I mean, we might switch it off of angry preacher madness. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. Does it need a filter? Yeah, it probably does. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah. Filter. 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 If you wanna take my picture... Wasn't that Filter that did that song? I won't remember. Some cool remixes of that tune. I don't think the original was that good, but that's just me. Weird like. Okay. Love when people poke their head around the corner and I'm like, hey, guess what? You're on the internet. See, I love that repetitive, glitchy, weird shit. I really dig that. You preach. Oh, cables. See, this is the thing. You can see the filter shape that it's making. Do I have a new mixer? No. Still the same. This thing? That's the same. This is the same interface that I've had for a long time. It's the Zoom LiveTrack L20. God, I could like upgrade. There's so many upgrades that I could make in this place. You know what? Let's also do a thing. I'm going to do a thing here. I'm going to do output of that there filter. We're going to throw that into a VCA. All right. I'm going to take the output of that there VCA, and we're going to put that into the mixer. And then, what will trigger the VCA? That's the question. What if just one of the voltage outputs just does it? Does it just work like that? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's use something different, like, I don't know, marbles. Okay, at high speed. That ain't doing shit. That's with boost on, too. Yeah. I think the voltages coming out of here are the same every single time, and that's one of the reasons that it's just like, I'm gonna keep doing the same exact thing over and over again, boss. There. This is the start position. So that seems like a job for sloths. There we go. Oh, and this is also in a fast clock. So to get that just like occasional random trigger, again, maybe this is not the best thing to use for that. The distortion is kind of crazy. Too much peak. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. What are you doing? No. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure. See, this is like too much, right? It's just happening too often. No, that on boost. Turn this over to like logarithmic scale. Let's see if that helps things or not. Trying to dial this in. Half the reason that this is a little bit of a challenge is because of the filter thing that I'm using for this. This is a really weird filter model. That and just like the VCA is kind of being a little douchebag, and I don't really get it. Okay, so let's crank it down then. Let it kind of do its thing here. Let's switch these. Let's put this into the filter input. And put this guy in. Hello! Good morning! Okay, now it's like being ridiculous. Come on. Do it. Do it. Frightening. Scary. I think the problem is that Marbles doesn't put out 10 volts. It only puts out plus or minus 5. Instead of 0 to 10, the Zadar is putting out 0 to 10. So it's just giving it a lot more voltage to like bump the channel up. So much more appropriate use of modulators. Yeah, and I saw they have that Model 15 finally coming out, which is essentially a grandmother in a rack for $300. And it had really, really nice modulations and stuff in it. That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Like I might sell my Model D and pick that up. I need to get rid of a couple of bits of gear. I'm gonna sell my Micro Freak. I'm gonna sell probably my MS2000R. Yeah, there's a few things that I like never ever use, and yeah, I was in a mode for a while that I was just buying gear because I could, and that's a bad idea. It's not the way to do it, you know. Okay. Last voice. We're gonna let this make weird noises in the background. That's kind of what I wanted. I just want weird little, like, is that a voice? Like, what is that? In fact, we can even throw this onto a different station completely, and it'll be completely unknown. Instead of the angry preacher. Try something here. See how this sounds without the Aurora. Oh, sounds great. Okay. Good. Sounds peachy. So, cool. That means I can use the Aurora for something else. Which is a good thing. It's a happy thing. I was thinking Aurora through, like, rings through Aurora would be nice. A nice topper for this whole thing. Like, gate out into strum. Full per octave into, full per octave. You know, crazy shit like that. It's crazy. And the nice thing is, that's all I need. Just 4 cables. Oh, okay. Play me something. There they are. They're in tune. Happy. Being in tune is a useful thing. Half note? Okay, and now what's really neat is to throw an occasional, let's do like a slow, low? Oh, let's do a chain. Chain, slow, 32 beat, low, and then a 30-second note high, and then slow, quarter note, or 4 beat, low. And then let's see what that does. That might be plenty. I'm going to trigger the freeze in this. And then I'm just going to throw a slow, let's see, bipolar, smooth, random. No, not bipolar. Into the reverse. Oh god, I can't. Wait, what is this? This is get there. Channel 4. For the reverse. Yeah, man, the Nautilus is really, really tempting. It just seems like a good combo. I will say that, again, my experiences with the Aurora were mixed. The basic delay that, or the reverb that it came with was not something I enjoyed at all. This guy needs some modulations. Let's throw something into the shape, too. That's always a fun one. That goes to weird places. Huh? Got that frozen reverb. Brandon the Brandonian. I never know what the best view is. Need to change that shit. Need to get that fixed. I've been saying that for months. I just don't know what the best camera solution is. Honestly, I like this view. This is a great view. Okay. Let's fire up this whole thing here. Let's see what kind of a combo we've got. There's the subharmonicon. Thanks, man. You can see you can see the flashes of sunlight. They're like the door of the whole building faces west. So the setting sun just, it's like a beam, like a laser down the stairs right into the studio. And then every time anybody walks in front of it, you just see like a flash. So it's like an auto strobe. And it kind of freaks me out because it's always like there's a head there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Someone's watching me. Oh my god. I always feel like somebody's watching me. They ain't got no privacy. Oh, oh. Anyways, I'm off. I'm out? I'm out. I'm off. I'm both at the same time. Therefore, I am out. Yeah. See ya Friday at the minimum. Wednesday, maybe. It kind of depends on weather and motivation as per the norm. So, yeah, good to see you all here tonight. Hope you enjoyed. And, catch you soon. Bye.